All right, let's talk about two documents that can literally make or break your future: the CV and the resume. If you get this right, you open all kinds of doors. But if you get it wrong, well, those doors can stay shut. So let's make sure you get it right every single time.
And for this whole explainer, we're diving into an amazing guide put together by Muhammad Ali Kawa from the Flying Wings Online School. They've laid out the perfect roadmap, and we're going to follow it to take you from feeling confused to totally confident.
So here's the deal. You've got the skills, you've got the grades, you've got the ambition. But, before you get to wow anyone in person, you have to get past that first hurdle: a piece of paper. The big question is, which piece of paper do you need? And how do you make sure yours is the one that lands on top of the pile? So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why that first impression is just so important. Then we get to the main event: CV versus resume. What's the actual difference? After that, we're going to walk through how to build each one, step by step, and we'll wrap up with some killer tips to make sure you succeed. Think about it. Whether you're chasing a scholarship, trying to get into a top university, or landing your dream job, this document, it's your first handshake. It's your introduction when you're not even in the room. It's really your ticket to even get considered. And a really great CV or resume does so much more than just list what you did. It tells a story. It clearly presents your background, shines a spotlight on your most relevant strengths, and just screams professionalism. It's the thing that moves your name from the maybe pile straight into the we have to interview this person pile. Okay, this is the absolute core of it all. You're at a fork in the road. One path is the CV, the other is the resume. They might look kinda similar, but trust me, picking the wrong one for what you want to do is a huge mistake. So let's break down what really makes them different. So first up, we have the curriculum vitae, or CV. The big word to remember here is comprehensive. A CV is like the full, detailed story of your entire academic life. It's meant to be long, it's packed with detail, and it's all about your journey through education, research, and learning. Now, on the flip side, you've got the resume. And for this one, the keywords are short and targeted. A resume is not your life story at all. It's more like a movie trailer or a marketing ad for you. It's a quick, punchy summary made for just one thing, convincing one specific company that you're the perfect fit for one specific job. And this table just lays it all out perfectly. Just look at the length. A CV can easily be 2, 3, 5 pages or more because it's a complete record. A resume? You've got to keep it to 1, maybe 2 pages tops. And the focus is totally different. The CV is all about your education and academic life. The resume zeroes in on your real-world skills and job experience. This difference in focus is exactly why you use them for different things: CVs for school and research, and resumes for jobs and internships. So let's dive into the CV first. If you're applying for a scholarship or a university program, your mission is different. You're not trying to prove you can do a job. You're trying to show your passion for learning and your potential as a top-notch student or researcher. You're literally telling your academic story. And these are the chapters of that story. Yeah, you'll have your basic info and an academic profile, but the absolute star of the show, the part that matters most, is your education section. Everything else, like your research, your awards, your skills, it all exists to support and build up that academic journey. Just listen to the tone of this sample profile. It sounds formal, right? It's all about the future and intellectual goals, develop research, critical thinking, and leadership. This is exactly the kind of language that an admissions committee wants to see. It shows them you have potential. Okay, time to switch gears completely. Now, you're not a student asking for a chance to learn more. Nope, you're a professional who can solve a company's problems. You need a resume, and its one and only job is to sell your value to an employer. And the resume's structure shows this shift in focus. Your education is still there. It's important, but it's not the headliner anymore. The most important section, the place a hiring manager's eyes will go to first, is your work experience. That's where you prove your value. And check out the language here. It's so different, right? It's punchy, it's confident, and it's all about skills. Detail-oriented, strong communication, organizational skills. It's not about what you want to learn, it's about what you can already do. This is how you grab an employer's attention in those first 6 seconds. So if we boil it all down, here's the key difference. On a CV, education comes first. You're showing off your brain, your curiosity, your academic wins. But on a resume, experience comes first. You're showing off your practical skills, your achievements, and the results you can get for them.
All right, now that we know the difference and when to use each one, let's go over a few universal tips. These apply to both documents, and they're the little things that'll make yours really shine.
First off, your writing style. Come on, nobody wants to read a huge block of text. Use bullet points. They make your accomplishments super easy to scan. And start every bullet point with a powerful action word, like managed, created, analyzed, or led. It just makes you sound so much more proactive.
Next up, and this one's a game changer, use numbers whenever you can. Numbers make your claims feel real and credible. I mean, saying you managed projects is fine, but it's pretty vague, isn't it? But being specific and saying you managed 3 projects, now that's so much better. It's concrete, it's specific, and it gives the reader a clear picture of what you're actually capable of.
And please, whatever you do, avoid these classic mistakes. Using one generic document for everything is a fast track to the rejection pile. Don't include irrelevant personal stuff. And for goodness sake, check for spelling errors. And always, always, always tailor your content for the specific role or program you're applying for.
Look, if you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this right here. A CV tells your academic story. A resume sells your professional value. They are 2 different tools for 2 very different jobs. So, before you even type a single word, just stop and ask yourself this one simple question. Who am I trying to impress, and what do they actually care about? Answering that question honestly, that's the real secret to creating a document that doesn't just get you noticed, it gets you results.